Hello guys, Anyiko is back with VIP Access, and today I'm hanging out with the legendary global ambassador of Tullamore D.E.W Irish whiskey, Mr. John Quinn. I'm feeling very special because it is my very first time to be sitting down with a global ambassador right here in Kenya, like global ambassador. Did you guys hear what I said? Mr. Quinn, how are you?
I'm doing really well, Anyiko, yeah. I'm glad it's the first time you've sat with a global ambassador. I hope you're not going to be disappointed.
As a global ambassador, how does it feel to have that type of job?
If you want to be a global ambassador, you have to be old and ugly. These are the things you most need, okay? So obviously I qualify. But the thing is that I've been in the business a long time, Anyiko. I've been in this business since 1974. So therefore, I have a lot of stuff in my head, even written down, or experiences that I can call on. And so I don't feel any kind of pressure until you ask me a question like this, and then I feel pressure, you know. But genuinely and generally, I don't have any great pressures in this role. The big pressure I have in my life is I sit in front of microphones. I don't mind that. Yeah, all the time. My life is on a microphone, you know. I have a friend, right, and he plays golf with me. He said, I would love your job. He's a civil servant. He works in an office in Dublin. He said, I would love your job. I said, Alan, you know I spend my life on a microphone. I would hate your job, you know? So if you're comfortable on a microphone, it's okay.
What do you think is the secret to the longevity, and how best to be a brand ambassador?
I honestly don't know. I never started my life hoping to be an ambassador. I've only been an ambassador for 7 years. And then the company said, look, we actually need a global ambassador now. And because you're very old and ugly, and you've been around a long time, you know a lot of stuff, then maybe you can be the guy who can represent the brand well. So, and I always say to people, if you want to be a brand ambassador, just be yourself. If people are looking for you because of your personality, because of your character, then you want that job. And if you be true to yourself, and if you get the job that you love, then who wants to be a brand ambassador? There's no point, you know what I mean? Do what you love to do.
So why whiskey and why Tullamore D.E.W? Because I'm the type of girl who pretty much drinks anything. If I'm feeling it, I go with it. But why would you advocate for whiskey? What is it about whiskey?
So I would like that. If I'm feeling it, I'll go for it as well. But the one that pays my salary and puts my kids through university is Tullamore D.E.W. But I've been working with Tullamore D.E.W and I've worked with all the other Irish whiskies in the 70s and 80s. And then I specialised just with Tullamore D.E.W, the way things happened. And because I was in the production department, in the planning department, I was in the sales division in Ireland, I was a brand manager in the marketing department, and then I was an export development manager. I soon became a commercial director, big jobs and all that. And then somebody said, okay, now you're old, you should be the global ambassador.
What strikes you about the Kenyan people, the Kenyan culture?
So why do I come to Kenya? Because our team here in Kenya have contacted me and said, John, last year was very enjoyable. Please come back again. People would like to see you again.
What's next for Mr. Quinn after this? Because all through the years you've worked in different capacities under different whiskey brands, and now you're a global ambassador. Where do you see yourself next? Because I tend to feel like you have so much life, and having conversations with you is just amazing. Like, are we going to see like a TV show with you discovering the world, or what are we going to see next?
I think I need to go beyond the globe. I think I need to get Mars and the moon next, okay? It's hard to go beyond a global ambassador, it really is. I think one of the things that I want to do in the future is spend more time in places like Africa, in places like Asia. I used to travel a lot to Latin America. I'd like to go back and spend more time there. I spend a lot of time in Europe. I spend a lot of time in the US. So those places, I know them very well. But Asia and Africa are two, and I can tell you that Asia and Africa are two continents that every drinks company is looking at.